his build and strength being the obvious assets, but also the covering and the energy he puts into his game. That makes him the perfect foil to the more traditional central playmaker, and it's a role that he's often deployed in too.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. A probing pass. Goretzka. Goulet. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it in. Can he finish? He's scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back into the middle. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Martinez! Plays a sharp little ball here. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Soboslai. Played out to the right. The less said about that pass, the better.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Çalhanoğlu. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Barcola. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Çalhanoğlu. He's having a shot!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase.
He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Yamal. Oh, he's onto this. And it's made its way to him. Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Approaching the half-hour mark. He's in space and looking for options. That's gone for a throw-in. Tries to get it clear. Yamal receives it in a wide position. It's a goal kick. Çalhanoğlu. Here's Goretzka. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Pings in across. Up he goes! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Barcola. Barcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Barcola's cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. The ball has bounced loose now. And that's not going to reach. Sheshko, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goretzka. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Goretzka. Szoboszlai. Oh, easy pickings there. Goretzka. Goulet. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Szoboszlai. João Mario. Šeško! And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Goes for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Ibrahimovic. Goulet. And here's Ibrahimovic. Arda Goulet goes for a shot! And one more try! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for options for movement. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Çalhanoğlu, oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. João Mario gets into a good position. Good read, needed to be. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Barcola is in a really good position out wide. Chouameni. Goretzka. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Martinez. Picked out, it's Ibrahimovic! And they've got rid. That'll be a throw-in. Martinez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Martinez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Martinez. Goretzka looking for the run. Shoots! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Corner number 3 coming up. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only 1 down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for a runner. João Mario, he is onto this.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Goretzka. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Distributed tidily. João Mario. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Fired deep towards the back post. In what hits it first time! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Çalhanoğlu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good take in a good area. Shapes to shoot! That's a lovely, neat pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's on it, can he get away? And he's picked out the run. Good ball, good take. Skillfully cut out, he is so... Tries a shot! He scores! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining, game still on. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Look at the space here. He's dealt with that really well. He won't be happy with that one. Great vision.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yildiz. He's in a great position here. Played towards the front line. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And a chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer.
That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.